There are moments on live television that catch everyone off guard. The presenters, the crew, and every single person watching from home. This was one of them. It started the way most Good Morning Britain segments do, with energy, with warmth, with that familiar chemistry between Shephard and Kate Garraway that audiences have grown genuinely fond of over the years. But what unfolded next was something nobody in that studio seemed entirely prepared for. Ben didn't just surprise Kate. He stunned her, and viewers watching live felt every second of it. The premise alone, an ice bath challenge, broadcast live on morning television, is the kind of thing that sounds almost absurd when you say it out loud. But that's precisely what made it so compelling to watch. There's something uniquely vulnerable about cold water immersion. It strips away composure instantly. You can't mask your reaction. You can't rehearse your response. And for presenters who spend their entire careers maintaining poise under pressure, that sudden, involuntary gasp of shock becomes one of the most genuinely human moments they'll ever have on camera. Many viewers noticed immediately that Kate's reaction wasn't performed. That's the thing about cold water, it doesn't give you time to think about how you look. What audiences saw in those few seconds was completely unfiltered. And there's something almost refreshing about that, particularly on a show that moves at the relentless pace morning television demands. But what made this moment linger wasn't just the shock itself. It was Ben's energy leading into it. Some people watching felt there was a real playfulness in how he set it up, a kind of mischievous confidence that suggested he knew exactly what he was doing. The dynamic between these two presenters has always carried a natural warmth, and it almost seemed as though Ben had been waiting for exactly the right opportunity to turn the tables in the most dramatic way possible. What followed, those few breathless seconds of reaction, told a story without a single word needing to be spoken. Body language communicates more honestly than scripted television ever could. The gasp, the expression, the instinctive attempt to process what had just happened. Viewers online interpreted the exchange as everything from hilarious television gold to a genuinely bonding moment between two colleagues who clearly feel comfortable enough with each other to share something that raw. There's also a broader conversation worth having here about why moments like this resonate so deeply with morning television audiences specifically. Good Morning Britain viewers tune in not just for the headlines or the interviews, but for those unscripted pockets of humanity that remind them the people on screen are real. An ice bath challenge might seem like light entertainment on the surface. But the possibility that, even briefly, it creates something authentic is exactly why people keep watching. Social media responded the way it tends to when Good Morning Britain delivers something genuinely unexpected. The conversation wasn't really about the challenge itself. It was about what it revealed. The laughter, the disbelief, the camaraderie. There's a possibility that what audiences connected with most was the sense that they'd witnessed something nobody could have fully planned. And perhaps that's the quiet brilliance of live television at its best. All the preparation in the world, all the careful scheduling and editorial planning, and then suddenly, a freezing bath and a moment that nobody will forget for quite some time. What did you make of it? Did you feel the atmosphere shift the same way so many viewers seemed to? Drop your thoughts below, because sometimes the most interesting conversation starts not with the headline, but with everything happening just underneath it.